Hey guys, it's Tuesday, which means Zodiac reads. Am I right? I'm right. So, guess what? I have internet. Yay. I think I actually had more of a problem with not having internet than my kids did. I believe so. So, here's the cool thing about Zodiac reads tonight. I'm streaming on YouTube. Noticing like some interesting things behind me that look different in YouTube than they do on TikTok, but that's okay. That's what it is. So, for those of you guys that are joining me this evening, while I was moving this weekend, I happened to find a deck of cards that I forgot I bought. Like, I forgot I bought them so much that I don't even know where I got them. The Spiral Oracle. So, I will be using these tonight in my readings. Have no damn clue where I bought these at. I may have bought them on Amazon. I may have bought them in New Orleans. I don't know. We're going to use them because they're fantastical. So, are we ready? Yes, we're ready. That's the answer. The answer is always yes. So, that means we start off with Capricorns. We're going to go around the horn. And if you guys just can't wait or you feel like you need to go do some things and some stuff, thank you for the gifts, love. Well, all right, Cappies. Y'all are right on the ball, right to the point. So, y'all feel like you need to go, you need to do some things and some stuff, or you just need to come back later to check on your sign and you miss it, no big deal. These ones are a little harder to shuffle because I can't fit my hands around them. Interesting. So these are some very interesting cards anyway. There we go. So we're going to be using these tonight instead of the chakra stone cards. So I will tell you guys, I will give you a stone for the week. So don't stress. I know you guys like your weekly stones. So are we ready, Cappies? Because you guys kind of have a lot of shit going on. When do the Cappies not have a lot of shit going on? I'm just asking. Where's all my Capricorns at? All right. Cappies, you guys start off with the matriarch. So that's kind of self-explanatory. You're in charge this week, Caps. That card in particular is opportunities. Now, it also says consequences and rejection, but with these other cards here, there's no rejection and there's no consequences here. It's just opportunities and being in charge. And okay. Then you guys have groupthink and you have a bold step forward. These came out together, Caps. Then you have flexibility. Then you have winter sowing. And you have rising. So, Caps, it's going to be a very busy week for you guys. Not only a very busy week, but it's packed with preparations. It's packed with you being flexible. It's packed with you being in charge. It's just packed with you guys rushing forward. So, Caps, here's the thing. This is going to be a week where you're going to have a lot of things pop up, not only work-wise, love-wise, friendship-wise, like all the things, Caps, okay? The universe is going to be like, hey, let's do everything all the time, every second of the week. It's a lot, Caps. It's a lot, okay? I'm just letting you know right now. But I also know from seeing these cards, I don't know if you guys noticed the colors and how literally every single color is in this row. Caps, y'all have the energy to do all of this week. You guys are your absolute go get them. Let's do all the fucking shit selves. Okay? You're going to have some amazing opportunities come up this week, Capricorns. I mean, probably some that you can't even fathom yet. Not only are you going to have these amazing opportunities, there are going to be different things that happen that simply are 10 steps forward. This is aside from the opportunities. Opportunities are here. 10 steps forward is over here. But here's the thing, Caps, and this is going to be the hard part of the week for you. You're going to have to be flexible. Okay? You're going to have to be flexible. Depending on what your rising and your moon is, will depend on how flexible you actually are. But you're going to have to be flexible, because here's the thing. This is a humongous week for you, Capricorns. A humongous week for you. With it, it's going to put in the seeds of what you're preparing for this winter. Whether it's monetarily, whether it's physical shit, whether it's energy, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot that's not only coming your way, but you're rising to meet the challenge of so much shit that's been piled on you lately, Capricorns. So, in short, Caps, you're going to be powerhouses this week. You're fucking on the ball and you're powerhouses. The universe is going to throw so damn much at you this week, Capricorns. And guess what? You're going to go, yeah, fucking bring it on. What else you got? So if you guys have a Capricorn in your life, whether it's a kid, significant other, boss, coworker, best friend, mom, whatever, just know they are going to be full of energy. They're going to be nose to the grindstone. They're going to be doing all the things. And you're going to be like, do you ever fucking stop? Do you ever sleep? Do you take a breath? No, we don't. Not this week. I know, Caps, the last couple of weeks have been a little weird. This is the week y'all get your energy back. So if you guys need something started this week, if you need some advice, if you need to figure out what step to take next, ask Cappy, because they're going to be up and they know all the things. Okay? Caps, stone for this week, especially with this rising card. Y'all are rising to meet the challenge. The easiest stone there's going to be for you guys to find is labradorite. That one's going to be one that's going to help you kind of walk through the week very easily and get things done. Now, if you have a little more impressive of a stone collection, iolite's going to be a great one, and purple brachiated jasper is going to be another one. All of those stones, all three of those, help you on your path. Now, labradorite is super easy to find. Literally every metaphysical shop carries it, and some places there aren't even metaphysical shops will have some. It's more of a gentle, let me hold your hand, let's walk through the tulips, stomp through the tulips, whatever. Iolite can be a little harder to find. It looks very similar to sodalite, but it's more of a kick your ass off the Grand Canyon kind of thing. Purple brachiated jasper is another one that's a little harder to find. However, this one is one that will hold your hand as you are punted off the Grand Canyon, around the sun, brought back, slide down the Grand Canyon, and go up Mount Everest. That's kind of how purple brachiated jasper is. So those three stones, those are going to be great for you Capricorns, okay? It's going to be a good week, Cappies. Holy shit. Y'all are going to bust through the ceiling. Like, there is no ceiling, Capricorns. I'm just letting y'all know right now. There is no fucking ceiling. Woo, okay. Aquariuses. You ready? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. If you guys would like to pre-order a New Orleans gift bag, you can do so on my site. They are in the shop, and you can order yours up to the 10th. Like literally the day I leave for New Orleans. If you guys are just joining, I have just started. I start with Capricorns, and we're going to go all the way around the horn, trying to learn to shuffle with these new humongous cards. I saw you, and then you went back in. Aquarius, going to be an interesting week for y'all. I saw you. I saw you. You can't fool me. Gotcha. All right. Ready, Aquarius, this is? Also, guys, the Aquarius was like, give me my cards, don't talk again. I just want you guys to know, not this Friday, but next Friday, I will be going live on the Bodhiverse in the French Quarter. Make sure you join me. Make sure you join me. We'll see what kind of tomfoolery and fuckery we can find. If you guys didn't join me last year, we had a very interesting time. I found a palm reader at the crossroads who unfortunately wasn't really a palm reader, but that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. She had no idea that I knew what I'm doing. when it comes to palm reading when I was sitting in front of her. So that's okay. But we're going to do some fun things. We're going to go walk around. I am also going to see if maybe I can find us a tour guide to walk us around at least a little bit on the Bodhiverse. So please, please make sure you join me. Not this Friday, but next Friday. This Friday, of course, I will be going live on the Bodhiverse. We'll be talking about how the occult and witches in particular are portrayed in horror movies. And to answer that question that was on there, yes, I will be at Hex Fest. So if you guys are in or around New Orleans next weekend for Hex Fest, yours truly will be there. I look forward to seeing all of you. All right, Aquariuses, ready? Like I said, you can't make this shit up. Aquariuses, you also have the matriarch. And I know y'all saw me shuffle and you watched this bitch flop out. Can't make this shit up. So, Aquariuses, you also start off with a matriarch. And with yours also, with these cards, it is opportunities. Okay? Then you have transmuting pain. I love this card. It's a very powerful card. Then you have pleasures and adventures. And you end with a wholehearted bridge. Aquariuses, y'all have been going through some shit lately. Y'all have been going through some shit. I don't know if you've just been beating yourself up over it, if you're letting the shadow take over too much or what it is. But you Aquariuses, you have been stuck in your own head and you have been going through the shit. You've been going through the shit. So this week, the universe is finally like, you know what? I see that you're going through the shit. I see that you've been overthinking everything. I see that you've been doing the things. I see that you have been really being diligent on working through some of this stuff. Now, I'm not going to lie. Some of this right here tells me that you Aquariuses have gotten a little too deep in your own pain. But that's okay. We all do it. We all do it. This transmuting pain, Aquariuses, you guys are going to have plenty of opportunities this week. And here's the thing, you're not going to be allowed to say no to these opportunities. You're going to have all these opportunities this week for this painful stuff that you've been dealing with to turn into an adventure, for you to release and to turn into something that makes you happy. Okay? So all of those things you've been holding inside, Aquarius, all of those things that you've been stressing out about, beating yourself up over, overthinking, etc. Aquarius, this is the week that all of those things are turned into something good finally. It's literally a wholehearted bridge from where you were to where you will be by the end of this week. So it's going to be a very transformative week. Okay, Aquariuses, I'm going to sneeze here in a minute. I can feel it coming. And now that I said so, I won't sneeze, but that's all right. All right. So, Aquarius, it's going to be a majorly transformative week for you. Okay? So, guys, if you have an Aquarius in your life, just know that towards the beginning of this week, they're still going to kind of be in that like beat myself up mode, shadow work, inner work. And then this week, they're slowly going to blossom into this amazing, happy, energetic person that you haven't seen in a while. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Okay? Aquariuses, as far as stones for this week for y'all, turquoise is going to be a fantastic one for you, okay? Now, if you can't find turquoise, because sometimes trying to find real turquoise is a chore lately, I'm going to say that turquoise howlite is going to be your next best choice. Those you can pretty much find at most metaphysical shops. You can find them at Michael's. Just saying. But also, Imperial Jasper is going to be a good one. Here's another little tip. You can find that at Michael's too. So, Imperial Jasper is one that can help you step into that king and queen energy. So, it is a beautiful, beautiful Jasper. It has this white ribbon work all through it. Almost looks like lace work in it. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay. So, those two, if you guys can't find those, Tiger's Eye. Okay. Tiger's Eye will help protect you. It will help bring you through this transformation, and it will help you come out more lucky and amazingly protected on the other end. Okay, Aquarius. So it's going to be a good week for you as well, Aquarius. All right. That would bring me to my Pisces friends. How are we? Did we have a good week? Did we have a good week? Labradorite you can find at almost any metaphysical shop. In fact, I would say pretty much any metaphysical shop. I do not carry a lot of stones on my site yet. So for those of you guys that are in or around the Oklahoma City area, I will be in your neck of the woods this next week at the Oklahoma City Horror Fest. And one of my all-time favorite people will be there, Mr. James Jude Courtney, who is the current Michael Myers. And I will tell you guys, if you have not gone and voted or liked your favorite question on the video pinned on my profile, you better do so, because that's too many. He will be answering, that one sideways, we're going to leave it sideways. He will be answering the top voted question on that video. He will also be answering my choice, and I'll probably just let him scroll through and see which ones he would like to answer. So he may answer all of them. I don't know. But come see him, come see me, come see the fucking Crypt Keeper. How many of y'all 80s kids grew up watching Tales from the Crypt and the Crypt Keeper and so on? Just say. All right. I will see you guys in Oklahoma City. Yeah. Yes. All right. Pisces, here we go. You guys start off with Abraham, which is truth and justice and duty. Then you also have a bold step forward. Trying to get that to where it doesn't shine so much on. It's weird. I can get the card great on my TikTok, but not on YouTube so much. Okay. Then you guys also have flexibility. 2 cards the Capricorns also got. And then you have life sideways. Y'all have kind of a short and sweet read this week, Pisces, but we're going to chat about it just a little bit. So Pisces, there's something that's kind of been stuck in your gut a little bit that you know you have to do. Whether it's your intuition telling you, whether somebody else has been telling you, whatever it is, it's sticking right here, right in your gut. And you've been mulling it over and you're like, I really need to do this. Like you just can't let go of this idea. This is going to be the week, Pisces, when you go, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. You take that bold step forward and you just do the thing. You've been tossing it over, back and forth, over the fence. You just trying to figure out what to do. This is the week you guys are like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Know that when you take that step forward and you say, fuck it, I'm doing it, you're going to have to be really flexible. Pisces, okay? Because it's going to be a little bit different than you think. Not only is it going to be a little bit different, but I'm trying to get the lighting a little better because on YouTube, it looks like my whole face is alien white. It's kind of interesting, but there you go. You're going to have to be super flexible, Pisces. This step forward is a great thing, and I'm proud of you for taking it, even though you haven't done it yet. I'm proud of you for taking it. Thank you for the gifts, love. That flexibility is going to be key in moving forward, Pisces, because this is a huge step for you. And this right here, life being sideways, tells me that it is going to cause a couple of things. It's going to cause a pause in some aspects of your life and taking this step forward. And it's going to cause you to really hardcore look at everything. I want you guys to, I'm just going to hold the card up so you can see it. There we go. So you can see it on YouTube as well. It's going to cause you to really look at things hardcore. The Jaguar is all about feminine power and moving forward. It's also stealth. So you're going to really be looking at your life in a whole new way come this weekend, Pisces. This bold step forward is also going to show you where there are some people that have been telling you they are on your side and they're really not on your side. You're going to see that this week. Okay. So it's going to be an interesting week, Pisces. It's going to be good overall. Okay. it's going to be amazing overall, especially once you start taking this bold step forward. But just know, drama all the time. It is going to be some drama. It is going to be some drama. But the thing is, Pisces, you're going to be in the mindset to just walk away. I don't have time for this shit. And just walk away. Okay? So, stones, Pisces. Anything black. Literally anything black this week. Anything black, any type of black stone is protective. The one I would highly recommend would be Apache Tears or black tourmaline. You can pretty much find black tourmaline in any metaphysical shop. Usually you can find Apache Tears as well. But you do want to make sure, Pisces, that you have some type of black stone on you at all times this week. Okay? All times. All right. That would bring us to my Aries friends. Am I right? Am I right? Thank you guys for all the compliments. Y'all are so sweet. So I will tell you guys too, if you haven't placed an order for your Bodhi boxes, or if you would like to get in on the special September box, you better do so quick. There's a limited number of just the September boxes, but if you get a Bodhi box, you'll totally get the September box. If you already are on the Bodhi box list, you're getting a September box. So September box for Bodhi boxes are deity boxes. Not only are they deity boxes, every single one will come with a custom hand poured by me Organite deity. And a whole bunch of other goodies. Just saying. Just saying. Those of you guys that have ordered Bodhi boxes, they are shipping out by Friday, and I will be putting together a video of us putting them together. I won't release it until after we send them because I don't want to ruin the surprises, but at the same time, I want you to see. And for those of you guys that come and see me at events, wow, Aries, I just want a card. It keeps wanting to draw like 15. Still, that's like 4. For those of you guys that come to see me at events, just know that I will have a sample Bodhi box with me from this point on. So you guys can actually see what comes in the Bodhi boxes. Aries, y'all worked me trying to get this fucking card. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. You guys start off with 2 anchor cards. You have Charon, which is the ferryman. This is necessity and focus and transition. And then you also start off with the Maestro, which is knowledge. That ought to tell you how your week's going to go right there. But you also have radical acceptance, and I want you to notice the colors from here, okay? So you notice these 2. This is some darkness, and then this one is light, and this one was underneath it like this, how they came out. Then you have this bold-ass card right here, radical acceptance. Then you have healing chaos. And you have witness of beauty. I want you to notice that card. I want you to notice the colors. So, Aries. This is a week where you guys have some very intense revelations about life, about the universe, about your place in it, about where you need to go, where you don't need to go, who you need to be around, who you don't need to be around. It's just going to be a week of massive revelations for you, Aries, okay? The beginning of this week, I would say probably at least until Thursday or Friday, you guys are going to be in a state of constant transition. Just like that. Not only are you guys going to be in a state of constant transition, it's almost going to be like you can't get your feet on the ground. It's like you cannot get your feet on the ground. You can just barely touch with your toes, but you can't put your feet firmly on the ground. So you're going to feel a little off kilter. Okay? Not only are you going to feel a little off kilter, but you're going to start to see the universe around you for what it actually is, Aries, okay? Friday into Saturday. And seeing the universe for what it is. Y'all are going to get smacked hardcore with some major wisdom, some major understanding, and some major interesting views about your place in the universe. It's going to bring you into this radical acceptance. Okay? This radical acceptance right here is going to be you letting go of some things that you've been holding on to, some beliefs, some views, whatever it is. It's going to be letting go of it. Not only letting go of it, but it's going to show you where there's a lot of areas in your own life, Aries, that are chaotic because you need to let them heal. You've just been band-aiding them, and underneath it's been festering hardcore. So, Sunday into Monday, Aries. Friday and Saturday is going to be a very hardcore day of revelations for you, okay? Sunday into Monday. After all these revelations and after seeing where you need to heal and let things go and so on, y'all are going to walk into this. This is an amazing place right here, Aries, because this is witnessing the beauty of the universe around you. You're going to see where you've been holding on to all of these things because this is the moment you needed to let go of them. Not last week, not last year, not 2 years from now. Right now, this week is when you needed to let go of these. And you're going to start to see where every single ripple that's been made around you is coming right now to make everything come together. Thank you, love. And when this hits you, Aries, I'm not gonna say it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Enjoy it, Aries. Enjoy every moment of it. Thank you for the gift. Excuse my dogs barking. It's going to be a fantastic weekend for you guys. They're just going to keep barking now, apparently. I'm trying to reiterate how great this is going to be for you, Aries. And my dogs are like, Zeus, don't be a chicken. Go in there and see. Just go in there and see. Good Lord. So, stones for the week, Aries. Lepidolite is going to be a good one. Lepidolite, excuse me. I always say Pedialyte. I don't know why. Lepidolite is going to be a fantastic one for you guys. It helps to kind of open you up. It helps you to kind of see where things need to go. Okay. Another perfect one, if you guys can find it, and I will tell you that it is a little expensive, okay, is chaurite. Chaurite is another really beautiful, calming purple stone like lepidolite. See? Pedialyte. I can't not say Pedialyte with it. Chaurite is one of my favorite stones. I have some of it behind me, but I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, it is only found in one place in Siberia. So it's always been a little bit expensive. But if you can find it, it's utterly fantastical to work with, okay? Anything light purple is going to be good for you this week, Aries. Purple is a creative, spiritual color. And that's what y'all are fixing to have this weekend, Aries, is a spiritual experience. So those of you guys that have Aries in your lives, just know that this weekend is going to be one that's going to be very soul touching for them. You're not going to understand it, but it's going to be very soul touching for you. Okay. All right. That would bring me to who? My Geminis. Yes. Yes. So amethyst would be great too. If you can't find lepidolite or you can't find chaurite, most metaphysical shops have lepidolite. I'm just going to say it's a very, very beautiful kind of milky purple stone. But yeah, if you can't find it, amethyst will work in a pinch. Okay. Oh, see, I can't even wrap my hands around. I have little tiny fucking hands. I want to make a joke about, an Austin Powers joke about carnies having small hands, but I'm not a carny, so it wouldn't work out. Oh, Taurus, did I forget about you? I just saw that Raven was like, Taurus. This is Taurus. Gemini, I'm sorry. Wait just a minute. Okay. All my Tauruses just about had cows. I'm so sorry, Tauruses. This is for you. See, all I had to do was get the right one and then I can get the right card. I'm sorry, Tauruses. I know every one of you is like, bitch, you skipped us. One earth sign to another. I love you. Shit. Okay. Ready, Tauruses? All right. You guys start off with the Morrigan, which is the Weaver of Fate. And this is introspection. Then you have Deep River, diving into a task. Then you have Courage. And then you have Pure Medicine. Thank you for the gift, love. You have Pure Medicine. This is a fantastically cool card. See if I can get it to show on YouTube correctly. These cards are awesome. Like, I really wish I remembered where the hell I got them, because they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, anyway. Tauruses, let's chat. Because kind of like some of the other signs, yours is very straightforward. Yours are very straightforward. Thank you for the corgi butt. Tauruses, it's going to be a week of pretty deep introspection for you. Similar to the Aries, but not quite as hardcore. Okay? Yours is going to be very deep, deep introspection. It's going to be really looking at where your place in the world is, where it should be, where you thought it was, where it is not. And that's going to be the biggest one, where it is not. In this huge introspection, Tauruses, this Courage card is important because it's going to take some courage for you to acknowledge, I really do not belong right here. Hey, sir, I'm going to need you to stop. I am not sure what's up with my dog. I wish y'all could have seen that. It's Bear, the weird, crazy, fuzzy one that looks like Sir Digimus, and he was itching away, and it was being really loud. And I'm like, dude, I can't handle the turquoisey jingle of the thing. And so I look at him, and he just stared at me like, what? Okay, Tauruses, back to you. This Courage card is going to be a huge thing, Tauruses, because you're going to have to really have a lot of courage to look around and go, I really don't belong here. I don't belong in this job. I don't belong with this person. I don't belong with these friends. I don't, whatever it is. And it may not be that huge of a thing, Tauruses, but you're going to look around and go, I don't belong here. I have one hair that's right across my lips and it's driving me nuts. Courage is going to be a very important thing, Taurus, because you're going to realize this really quickly. The courage to actually own it and say it and leave it is going to be another. Now, for some of you guys, this courage is not going to be something, and this finding out where you're not supposed to be is going to be something that isn't going to be an easy fix. It isn't going to be an easy fix. It's going to be something that you have to start putting things in place so you can move forward. That's where this Pure Medicine card comes in, Tauruses, because once you guys realize that this is not where you belong, and you start putting things in place and you start making plans to move forward, that's when a lot of healing is going to happen, Tauruses. A lot of it. A lot of it. So for those of you guys that have Tauruses in your life, just know that they're going to be hardcore looking at themselves this week. Don't be surprised if they come out this weekend and say, I think I'm moving. I'm going to quit my job. I don't want to date so-and-so anymore. Don't be surprised when it happens, because it's going to happen. Okay. So Tauruses, as far as stones go for the week, Petrified wood is going to be your friend. Anything wood is going to be your friend. You need something that is really grounding. Okay. Now, if you guys can find Apache tears, that's what I would absolutely recommend. Petrified wood sometimes is a little easier to find than Apache tears. Apache tears is not only really grounding, but it's also really protective. Okay. Wood in general is very, very grounding. Okay. So here's the cool thing, Taurus, is even if you don't have a piece of wood you can carry with you, like a beaded bracelet or a necklace or a ring or whatever, go outside in your yard and just pick up a piece of wood. I guarantee you have a tree or a bush or something that has let go of some sticks, let go of some wood. Literally put a piece in your pocket. It will help ground you and tie you to home. Okay. When I travel, I usually take a piece of wood with me from home. Just saying. All right. Now, Geminis. Now, Geminis. All right. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This is funny. I saw you down there. All right. Thank you guys for the compliments about my hair. I decided to straighten it today instead of letting it be its crazy self. So, okay, shit. All right, my Gemini friends, are we ready? As I said, you cannot make this shit up. You guys also start off with the Morrigan. This was both of y'all's cards, whether you liked it or not. It is introspection, but it's also a little bit of opposition. Okay, Gemini? We'll talk about that in just a second. Thank you, love. Then you have in your hand, the universe is your partner. Why is this not showing my cards on YouTube very well? I can get it perfect on TikTok. That one's a hard card to see anyway. Then you guys have abundance. And then you have compassion. All right, Geminis. This is going to be a week of ups and downs. I mean, literally a roller coaster, back and forth, up and down, left and right. People that are around you are going to be like, I have no idea what the hell is going on with you, but you drive me crazy. I just need you to breathe. And you Geminis are going to be like, no, blah, 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 blah. So if you guys have Geminis in your life, just know they're going to be all about everything this week. And I mean everything. Here, there, and everywhere in between. They're going to be all about this because Geminis, you guys this week are a natural opposition buster. You're going to find that when you're around certain people, depending on what that person is going through, you're going to pick up on it and you're going to start talking about something that even though at first they're going to be like, I don't want to hear this. I don't care. I don't want to hear this. You're going to pick up on this and start telling them stuff that in here is going to make a big impact. And it's going to help them bust through something that's been standing in their way, some kind of wall, some kind of obstacle, whatever. The universe is literally putting you in the right place at the right time this week, Geminis, to help people that come into your path bust through something that has been holding them back. Because of that, here's the thing. Don't hesitate to say the things that you need to say, Geminis, okay? Even if for some reason you feel like telling them a story about what happened to you when you were 5, there's a reason you feel like they need to hear that fucking story. They may not want to hear the story, but guess what? They need to. Something in here and something in here is stopping them. And you telling them that fucking story is going to give them some little thing that busts through that fucking opposition, the wall that they're up against. Okay? in actually speaking the things that are coming up. It's going to bring you, Geminis, a fantastic amount of abundance this week. Okay. Now, guys, abundance is not always just financial or monetary or whatever. Abundance can be love, can be friendship, can be food, can be gifts, can be whatever. Hey, Danes, how are you? You Geminis are going to have an amazingly abundant week. You're doing work that the universe needs you to do this week. You're going to have some very interesting people cross your path that you feel like you have to tell them weird, random shit that you're like, I don't know why I need to tell you this, but I'm telling you this. Here you go. Because it's to help them bust through something. You're literally partnering with the universe to help people move forward on their path. So here's the thing. This compassion card back here, this week is going to show you where you guys actually have an amazing amount of compassion. I know lately every single person, this is for every sign, has said, I hate people. I don't want to people. But Geminis, you guys are going to realize that you have an amazing amount of compassion for everyone around you. Okay. So if you guys have a friend that comes up, or anybody, somebody in this line at the gas station starts telling you a story that you're like, what the fuck are you telling me this? Listen, chances are they're a Gemini and something has told them that they need to tell you this because it's going to help you bust through some fucking opposition, some wall that's standing in your way. Listen. Okay. Geminis, stones for the week. Anything green. Anything green. Aventurine is going to be great. I know that green is the heart chakra. But you need to speak what's on your heart. I don't think you guys need help with your throat chakra. I think you guys need help with your heart chakra this week. Anything green. Okay? Aventurine's very, very easy to find. So, emeralds are also easy to find, even if it's lab created. I'm just saying. It's going to help you speak what's on your heart to somebody, Geminis, okay? So, there you go. That brings me to my Cancers. How are we, Cancers? You can't. I don't know what to say. I shuffled. It is what it is. All right. Cancer. I love my cards. I really do. I think they have a sense of humor sometimes. Just saying. I will say, I really do like the way that these 4 decks feel together. So it makes me happy. It makes me very happy. All right. Hey, Chelsea Smart. How are you, sweet pea? Yep, anything green, guys. So if you guys are just joining and you have missed your sign, or you want to go back and listen to your moon or your rising, just know I am streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming from my computer, so the picture isn't as great as it is on TikTok because I couldn't get it to pull up on my other phone. All right. No, I'm not doing 10. You can, no. I just need 1. Like, I'll even do 2, but I'm not doing that many. That'll work. Thank you, love. All right, then. Are we ready, Cancers? Cancers, you guys also start off with the Morrigan. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. And I was a little surprised, too, when this fell out because I was shuffling and it fell out from the middle of the deck onto the table. But as you guys know, literally leave cards where they fall. So y'all are starting off with the Morrigan as well. This is introspection and opposition. Then you guys have the Herald of Change. Then you also have abundance. And then you have Cool Forest Shade. Can't show you on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. So, Cancers. Did you notice the colors there? I want you to notice how these two are pretty close to the same in the middle, and then you have the greens and the blues flanking them. We're going to start off in kind of a cool, calm, collected mood this week, Cancers. Like, you know what's going on. You have your plan in place. You know your shit. And that's quickly going to turn into some change. You're going to be the one to bring in some change. So for those of you guys that have Cancers in your life, do not be surprised if suddenly they make snap decisions later this week, like Thursday, Friday-ish. Now, Cancers, here's the thing. You're going to feel like this is the exact right thing to do. And it absolutely is at that moment in time. Okay? I said it that way for a reason. Bear with me. Because this weekend is going to be full of abundance. Okay? Do not be surprised if you change your mind right back on Monday. Okay? Don't be surprised. If you guys have Cancers in your life and they're like, hey, I am totally going to do this. And they surprise the fuck out of you like Thursday and Friday. And you're like, oh, all right. And then this weekend, they're moving along with those plans. And you're like, holy shit, like that's what the universe wanted you to do, I guess. And then Monday, they're like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. It just kind of is. It just kind of is what it is. So just know that that's how it's going to be this week, Cancers. You guys are going to have your mind set hardcore. Like this is what I'm fucking doing. This is what I'm about. Like Thursday into Friday, this is what's going to happen, Cancers. And then you're literally going to change your mind back or maybe swing really hardcore the other way Sunday into Monday. It is what it is. And what's funny is you guys are going to go right back into this cool, calm, and collected Sunday into Monday. So there's just an interesting jolt of energy this week. Just an interesting jolt of energy this week, Cancers. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm going to give you a couple stones, Cancers. Okay? I'm going to give you a couple stones. For this jolt of energy and making this change this weekend, Tiger's Eye is going to be your friend, Cancers, okay? It's a lucky stone. It's a protective stone. It'll help you find your way. Now, for the cool, calm, collected you and the cool, calm, collected you that you switch back to, I would absolutely recommend anything blue or green, whatever you're drawn to, okay? Blue is very calming. It helps soothe emotions. Green is healing. Just saying. Azurite on malachite would be the perfect thing, but sometimes that's hard to find. So, I love you, Cancers. I really do. We all love you, Cancers. I've been married to two of you. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't even know if I want to do Leo now. Ready, Leos? We ready? Look, y'all had a whole bunch of shit try to come out. You Leos, we're right in the middle of Leo season right now, aren't we? I have two of y'all. Y'all had to have two there. All right. I love it when I say, where's all my Leos at? Or where's this one at? Everybody comes. I'm here. Makes me so happy. Y'all are awesome. What the fuck, Leos? Okay. It was upside down. We're going to leave it that way. All right. Leos, are we ready? You guys start off with the Lady of Masks, which is vanity and surface appearance. Then you guys have radical acceptance, the beloved. Then you have diligence and freedom. Notice the birds. And then you have this one that literally jumped out of my hand and onto the floor. This is pure medicine. And yes, it's upside down. Now I have dirt in my throat or something, and it's going to make me cough, and I don't want to cough. All right, Leos. It's going to be a week where you guys start off again kind of concerned about your surface appearance. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, but you guys are going to be changing clothes 50 times. You're going to be worried about changing your hair. And don't be surprised if you guys go and get some haircut that you're like, later on, why the hell did I cut my hair like that? Y'all are all about some radical change with your appearance this weekend, Leos. This week. It is what it is. Just let it happen. You obviously need to change it. Okay. For those of you guys that have Leos in your life, just know they're going to be ready to change. Don't be surprised if they completely change their style. Don't be surprised if they completely change their hair. Maybe they've had their hair the same way for years and suddenly it is not. It is what it is. It is what it is. They need a change. Leos need a change. Okay? Don't be surprised. Encourage them. They need it. Okay? But here's the thing also, Leos. You need this change this week. You need this change this week because you need to be not worried about this. You need to be not worried about that surface appearance, hence the change. Because when we change our surface appearance and we feel good about ourselves, even if we just trim our bangs, and which is what I need to do, is why I pointed that out. It makes us feel great. It gives us a jolt of energy. So when that happens, we can be diligent about other things because we feel like we look great. We feel like we are great. And so now I can be diligent about that. They also need some freedom because something about their physical appearance has been really bothering them lately. And so that will be the thing they change, whether it's their clothes, their hair, their makeup, their shoes, whatever it is. They need some freedom. And instead of starting a whole bunch of new things, they're going to change themselves. Okay? I'm talking about y'all in the third person now, and I don't know why. Leos, y'all need some freedom. And so instead of diving into new tasks, y'all are going to change yourself. In fact, don't be surprised if you have a Leo in your life and they change a couple times this week, like a chameleon almost. Because there's something going on that you guys are not quite ready to deal with yet. Now, I think for the most part, you guys don't even know what this is. It's just something that's kind of festering in there, and you're like, I know I need to be dealing with something. I know there's something I need to be healing. I need to be paying attention to, whatever. But you can't put your finger on it yet. Hence the change. Hence the freedom, hence all of these things, okay? So, Leos, it's going to be kind of a me week, and that's fine. If you guys need that week, well, if you guys do need that week, take it. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody needs a me week every now and then. Okay? Okay? So, if you guys have kids that are Leos, if you have a significant other, if you have sisters, brothers, parents, whatever, that are Leos, and they suddenly change shit, encourage them. Okay? Don't go, oh my fucking God, what'd you do to your head? What are you wearing? Don't do that. Okay? All right. So, it's going to be an interesting week, Leos. Stones for my Leos. Carnelian is going to be a fantastic one for you guys. Carnelian is a stone of creativity, of fire, of moving forward, of passion. You Leos are all about some fire, so there you go. Carnelian is going to be a fantastic one for you Leos. Carnelian is everywhere. You can find it pretty much at any metaphysical shop. And it's a beautiful stone. It's a beautiful stone. So if you guys don't own carnelian already, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I'm just going to pull wires everywhere. I'm just letting you guys know. All right. That brings me to my Virgos. We ready, Virgos? And 2 cards it is. you guys are just joining and watching me throw half the deck on the table, know that I will be in Oklahoma City this coming weekend at the Oklahoma City Horror Convention. Next weekend, I will be in New Orleans at Hex Fest. And in 2 weeks after that, end of the month, I will be in Ventura, California. I will be holding a special event there. So make sure you grab your tickets. I also will be coming back through Arizona, Sedona, of course, and Albuquerque. So make sure you guys are paying attention. I have not solidified exactly when I will be coming through Sedona or Albuquerque, but I will solidify that within this next week and have that on my events page. So if you guys live anywhere along that path and would like to say hi, I will have plenty of meet and greets, okay? All right. Damn, Virgos, really? All right. All right, you ready, Virgos? Here we go. You guys start off with El Shaddai, which is wisdom. It's also paternal energy. Then you have the Eternal Saboteur, which is hope and incompleteness and yearning. Then you have Me Talks. Thank you for the gift, love. You have Me Talks, which is getting back to you, replenishing you. Then you have Purity. Then you have Change. And then you have Winter Sowing. Virgos, this is a lot. You and the Capricorns. You and the Capricorns. All right, Virgos. You guys start off this week with this just interesting internal wisdom. I have a feeling you've already been hit with a little bit of it. You're going to be hit with the rest of it in the next couple of days. With that wisdom comes two things. It comes hope, because it's going to help change some things, the way you were looking at certain things in your life. So a lot of hope comes with this. However, a lot of yearning and feeling incomplete does too. First yawn. Or is this the second yawn? I think that's just the first. That's just the first yawn. Is that the first yawn? I made it all the way to Virgo. Okay, sorry. I digress. Virgos. It's going to show you where there's a lot of areas of your life that are lacking. Okay? So while you have all this great wisdom, you also have just this yearning. This right here, just those two cards right there, Virgos, tell me the next couple days it's going to be a little bit of a level up for you. That's usually exactly what happens when you hit a level up. You suddenly know some shit and some stuff, and you realize some shit and some stuff is missing. So you're going to be taking the rest of the week, Virgos, and focusing on you. Not like, oh, it's all about me, but more like, I need some time. I need to work through this wisdom. I need to work through the things that are incomplete. I need to see where I can fix these things. So you guys are going to be really doing some hardcore meditating, some alone time, some me time. You're also going to be purifying some things out of your life, because with this wisdom, you guys are going to see where there's a lot of things that they don't need to be there anymore. They just don't need to be there anymore. Whether it's people, behaviors, things, jobs, whatever it is, there's going to be stuff you're going to be purifying out of your life. Okay? Towards this weekend, you guys are really going to be in full change mode. In full on change mode. So those of you guys that have Virgos in your life, just know that this week is going to be one where they're really, really deeply looking internally. Don't be surprised if they start throwing shit away. Don't be surprised if they go get a new car. Don't be, you know what I mean? Like, don't be surprised if Virgos make some major shifts, because that's what needs to happen and what's going to happen with Virgos this week. And you guys also are like the Capricorns here, and that the things you're doing this week, these changes, this purification, this looking forward is going to be all for putting things into place for this winter, for later on this year. This is also a very important week for you, Virgos. You and Capricorns both. It's a very important week for you. I have a feeling that you probably are already feeling that this week feels just a little different. It's just a little different. Y'all are going to be working through some shit, some really hard shit that you didn't even realize was there. But like I said, it is a good thing overall. Okay, Virgos? So don't stress about it. Just embrace it and let it happen. Okay. Stones for you, Virgos. I'm going to say garnet is going to be a fantastic one for you guys. Garnet is pretty easy to find. A lot of metaphysical shops will carry raw garnets. You can also, you can literally find them at Walmart, but those are lab created. If you guys don't like lab created, I totally get it. If you guys cannot find a garnet, red jasper would be the next best thing, because both of those stones are for strength, and they're for internal, like they're for self-love, and they're for really boosting up your soul. So either one of those is going to be a good thing. Okay. So garnet or red jasper. Both of those should be pretty easy to find, Virgos. Okay. That brings me to who? My lovely Libras. I have a beautiful, huge raw garnet back there somewhere. Right here. Big old, huge raw garnet. I don't remember where I found this at. I want to, maybe it's Colorado. I don't know. So I'm a January Capricorn. So that is my birthstone. I love me some garnet. I used to hate it. Now I like it. All right. Libras. Ready? I love how a lot of the Virgos are like, yep, I'm already feeling that shit. Already feeling that shit. So we have Libras, Scorpios, and Sagittarius left. If you guys have missed your zodiac sign, no worries, no worries. It's on YouTube. And for those of you guys asking what my YouTube is, it is just the Blue Bodhi. You'll see my lovely little face up there. Can't miss me. I just need one, not five. I like these cards. They're really, really pretty. They're just hard as fuck to shuffle with when it comes to the way I shuffle. It is what it is. I saw you down there. You don't get to do that. All right. Oh, no, that's a badass card. All about the circles. You'll see what I mean in just a second, Libras. Thank you, love. Thank you for the gifts. All right. Libras, you ready? You'll see what I mean when I said all about the circles. Okay. You guys start off with the Dawn, D-O-N-N, not D-I-W-N. You like my Oklahoma? D-I-W-N. Sorry. Sometimes I'm dumb, and it's all right. This is just rewards. It's follow through. It's diligence. And I do want you guys to notice the spirals, circles, okay? They're not as noticeable here, but you'll see, okay? Then you guys have the lost compass, which is getting back to integrity. Notice the circle. Then you have thriving. Notice the circle. And then you have inner sun. Notice the circle. All the circles. So, Libras, things are coming full circle for you this week. As is pretty obvious. Not only are things coming full circle for you this week, but You're kind of getting your just rewards. You're getting the good coming back your way. All of the bullshit that you've been putting up with, all of the hard stuff, everything that's been going on. You've had to play mediator. You've had to be the one in the middle. You've had to be the bigger person. You've just had to turn the other cheek, and you've had to hold your emotions, and it kind of fucking sucks. But here's the thing, Libras. Everything in you said, hey, be the bigger person, walk away, let them, you know what I mean? Let them say what they need to say, whatever it is. This is the week things come full circle, Libras, okay? This is the week that you get back to your own integrity. This is the week that you guys get back to thriving in who you truly are in your soul. You really walk tall in some personal power this week, Libras. Don't be surprised if you guys have some Libra friends and you notice they stand just a little taller this week. They've been knocked down in the last couple weeks, and this week they got their big kid pants back on, and they're starched. So if they're not standing up taller, their pants are standing up for them. Libras are going to be truly thriving in their own personal power this week. They're going to radiate it. So Libras, you guys are going to be drawing people to you because you are just radiating the personal power. Okay. This inner sun here is exactly what I was just talking about. That personal power is going to be radiating from you like a sun. So people that are having a hard time this week are going to be drawn to you. They're going to be just pulled in towards you. So shine your light, Libras. Shine your light every single where that you feel it needs to be shined. Okay? Do not feel like you're all full of yourself, because you're not. You are, but in a good way. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I love that. Somebody says, for you, Paige, I'm a Libra. Caught my attention. Libras, y'all are just immensely full of personal power this week. And it's going to shine like the fucking sun everywhere you go. So, everything comes full circle this week, Libras. You're going to have to fight not saying I told you so. You're going to have to fight not laughing when people get their karma. And you're going to have to just continue to be the bigger person and inside be going, nah, 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 nah. Just saying. I'm just saying, Libras, okay? But just know, Libras, shine this light. Walk tall in your personal power. I fucking love this card. I love this card, especially with this reading, Libras. And I love all the circles here. I love everything coming full circle. I love everything coming full circle for you, Libras. Because I feel like you guys have needed this for so long. So, you're welcome, Libras. Enjoy it. Bask in it. Shine that Libra light everywhere. Okay? And if y'all have wronged a Libra, I don't know. I feel sorry for you. I'm just saying. Stones for Libras as I'm drawing for Scorpios. It's kind of an interesting one because you guys really need a stone for inner strength and for allowing your, I know exactly. Libras, you guys need cracked quartz this week. Or just any quartz. Clear quartz especially. Clear quartz is an amplifier. Clear quartz is an amplifier. You Libras need to be letting your light shine out to the world, and it needs to be amplified. Clear quartz. Cracked quartz will also store some of that energy and allow you to use it later. So, quartz. You can find quartz literally anywhere. All right. Scorpios. Ready? Well, okay. So they fell out one way and landed in my lap the other way. There's my dilemma. Do I put them the way that they landed on the desk, or do I put them the way that they landed in my lap? Fuck. That right there ought to tell you how your week's going to go, Scorpios. Because I'm probably going to put them the way they landed in my lap. Because that's where they landed. Does that make sense? That's where they came to rest. Normally, it wouldn't be a big deal because I wouldn't have noticed how they fell, except I saw how they fell, and then they literally went like that and flipped upside down. Okay. That ought to tell you exactly how your week's going to go, Scorpios. Please don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot the messenger. Really? Like, come on, man. They did have a change of opinion. Just like, it was just weird. It was just weird. Now I would just like, one or two, but I'm afraid to say too much because these ones are shuffling weird and they're getting weirder. And I don't want to knock them because, okay, thank you. Okay. All right, Scorpios. Ready? You guys start off with the thinker. What's interesting here is, especially in looking at all of these, the thinker is reinvention. I mean, it also says knowledge and introduction and so on, instruction, but it's reinvention. And that's going to be important. We'll talk about why here in a second. Bear, seriously, man? Why? You are loud. Always rude. Wow, I wish y'all could have just seen the look I got from my dog. I think if a dog could give middle fingers with their eyes, that's what I just got. I think I just got dagger eyes from my dog. Okay. Ready? Here's the ones that fell weird. You have empty will, time to replenish upside down, which is good because it means that you guys are absolutely full of all the energy you need for this week, okay? It means that you don't need to take the time to replenish. It means that you're brimming with energy, which has its good and its bad, especially with this reinvention. But this one is preparations come to fruition, and it is upside down, which is not the best of things. But we'll go through the rest of them, and then y'all can decide if it's good or bad. So then you guys have change. Can't make this shit up. And then you guys have center. And this is a really cool card. I'm trying to hold it where you can see it on YouTube. I hate that on YouTube you can't see the cards or the colors very well. So, Scorpios. Oh, it's going to be a week of yawn number 2 and reinvention. It's a week where you guys are brimming with energy. And I have a feeling that the first couple of days this week, probably today into Thursday, it's almost like you have so much energy that you can't calm down. I mean, I would bet people are like, are you having a manic episode? Like, what's wrong with you? It's that kind of energy, Scorpios. Okay. So if you guys have Scorpios in your life, just know that they have too much energy. They have too much energy. They are preparing for this weekend, Thursday into Monday, literally the entire weekend. You guys are going to be going through a complete reinvention of yourself. Now, for the most part, this is a reinvention spiritually. It is going to flow over into different aspects of your life, though. Okay. For some of you guys, it's going to be mental. Some of you, it's emotional. Some of you, it's going to be physically changing your appearance. Some of you, it's all of it. But that's perfect right there. Feels like disorganized energy so far. That's exactly what the next 2 days are going to be. It's like all of this stuff is building up and it's going to come to a head on Thursday. And you guys are going to go into this massive reinvention change mode. I've noticed that several signs have gotten some cards like this and that have their things have come up as this is actually a very important week for everybody. Really, and looking back, because a lot of people had some change, a lot of people had intense energy and so on. This is a very important week. I was fixing to do a video here in a little bit about what's going on astrologically this week. So, yeah, it's going to be a very important week. And we are full on in the Lionsgate portal right now, guys. So that's a lot of energy right there. It's a very important week. So Scorpios, this weekend, this right here is the most important card in this whole line. This weekend is where you guys truly find your center. Okay? You guys truly find your center. Just know that. You're probably going to drive people around you nuts for the next couple days. You may drive them nuts for the next week. But this is going to be a vital week for you, Scorpios. A very, very vital week for you. Okay? I'm going to recommend rose quartz this week, Scorpios. Okay? I know that seems like something kind of blah. But with this reinvention and this change and finding your center, you need to make sure that you take time for you. And I know that it's like, well, I am like, I'm reinventing myself and I'm changing and I'm doing these things. Right. But you need to do it kindly. Because I know you Scorpios, you tend to hardcore with shit. Y'all are just like us Capricorns. You tend to hardcore with shit. And I know y'all also tend to be really hard on yourselves. So I'm going to recommend rose quartz for y'all this week, okay? Because I don't want you guys to be super hard on yourselves. And finding your center means being appreciative and loving of yourself. Okay, Scorpios? Now, I would also recommend something to help keep you grounded a little bit. Petrified wood would be fantastic as well, okay? Or any wood at all. Okay? So, there you go. Man, that brings us to Sagittariuses. Ready? 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 Aw, wish I'd be closer in Cali. Well, I will be coming through California and then going right back over. For those of you guys that are in Northern California or closer to Portland or Seattle, I will be up your way in October. And for those of you guys in Vegas, I will be there in September. All right. Sagittarius. Ready? Well, maybe. I've shuffled this deck like 4 times now. Shit. That's too many. That's too many. Sagittarius, this is what keeps happening. This is what keeps happening. You know what? I'm just taking those 3. I'm just taking them because that's what fell out. That's what fell out. So, all right, Sagittarius says, we ready? not sure what to think about these cards. I love them. They're gorgeous, but they are hard as fuck to shuffle. All right. We ready, Sagittariuses? These cards fell out so hard that they actually damaged the corners of these cards. That kind of makes me irritated because I've had these cards for a while and I really love them. Sagittarius, you done damaged my cards. All right. All right. All right. Ready, Sagittariuses? So you guys start off with Abraham as well, which is yawn number 3, truth and justice and duty. Then you have intentionality. And then you have the 3. You have change. You have forgiveness. And you have protection. And then you have a new sprout. I keep hearing the weirdest sound, and I know it's my dog, but it's driving me up the wall. You know how it is when you move in a new house and you're like, what does that sound? What does that sound? I know it's my dog just clicking on the floor, but I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? Okay. Sagittariuses are like, dude, cards, focus. All right. Sagittariuses, you are no different than all of the rest of us this week in that this is an important fucking week for you too. It's an important week for you too. You guys realize this week that you have an important role to play. You realize that you have a specific duty that you need to perform. You realize that your soul did come here. I hate when my Oklahoman comes out. It did come here for a specific reason. Okay? A specific reason. Not only a specific reason. I don't know if you guys are going to get a pinpointed like, oh my God, this is what I'm here to do. But you're going to start narrowing this down. You're going to get hit hardcore with that. I did choose to come here for a reason. With that, you're going to start intentionally looking forward to spiritual aspects of yourself. And I said it that way for a reason. Because we all do spiritual things. We all have our own little routines, our own little quirks, our own little superstitions, or our own little things that we do. But when we start acting intentionally as far as spirituality goes, when you start acting very intentional with, I am doing this for a spiritual reason. I'm doing this for a spiritual reason. I'm doing this to help me move forward. I'm doing this to open. Like, you see what I'm saying? When you really hardcore intentionally do something, you get much more results from it. And that's going to make this cascade. I see now why there were so many cards that kept trying to draw out of this deck. Because remember, I kept showing y'all the deck. Like, what the fuck? This is why. It starts a cascade. Once you guys start acting very intentionally this week, Sagittarius, it starts a cascade. You start to change and act intentionally all the time with your spirituality. You start to forgive others around you for wrongs that they have done, or just in general for being a dumbass. You also start to forgive yourself a little bit for not being on this path earlier, because you are going to beat yourself up a little bit. I know you Sagittariuses. You are going to go, damn it, I should have seen this before. Why didn't I see this before? And you're going to start beating yourself up. Don't do that. I mean, I know you're going to do it, so I don't know why I said don't do that, because you're going to do it. But you're going to forgive yourself for that too. You're also going to realize in a very interesting way that the universe has been providing an amazing amount of protection for you. You're going to look back through parts of your life and go, man, if I had not made it through this, or if this had happened or that happened or whatever, I wouldn't be where I'm at right this moment. If I wasn't amazingly protected, I wouldn't have survived to this point right now. And once you guys hit that realization, you're going to hit this. This is going to be an amazing new sprout for you as far as spirituality goes. Sagittarius, you guys are going to have a major shift in where you are spiritually this week. A major shift. Okay? I don't feel like there is one single sign this week that is not going to have a week that is going to absolutely change who you are. It may change who you are just spiritually, just emotionally, whatever, but it's going to change who you are. Stones for Sagittarius. I'm actually going to recommend carnelian for y'all as well, because it is an amazingly creative stone and it's full of fire. It's full of passion. It's full of drive. It's full of action. You guys are going to need that to start acting very intentionally. And you're going to need that for this change, the forgiveness. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Because there are going to be times when you're like, I don't know that I want to do this anymore this week. Okay. So carnelian is also going to be a fantastic one for you, Sagittarius. Okay. That being said, let's get out of the serious shit. If you guys don't have carnelian, like I said, any metaphysical shop is going to have carnelian. It's a pretty staple stone. You can find it pretty much anywhere. In fact, you can find, a lot of times you can find some really interesting stones at Home Goods, at Michael's, Ross, TJ Maxx. I'm just saying. So that being said, if you guys are in or around the Oklahoma City area this weekend, I will be there along with one of my favorite clients. Make sure that you guys go over on TikTok, you take a look at, and you vote for, like, your favorite question on there. And I will ask Mr. Michael Myers, the top voted one, also my favorite. In fact, I'll probably end up just letting him look through everything and, answer all of them that he wants. Thank you for all the gifts tonight, loves. I love all of you. You all always make my evenings great, even when I've had a shit day. I had a good day. I kind of overdid myself this last week, and I had a good day getting back to not being crazy sick. So that being said, I'm going to end here on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. And